Okay. Let's do my dailies real quick, and then we'll catch up with what's going on in this box. Let's see these other boxes. Ah, yes. Nice. I guess I'll go upstairs and get the stickers. I always forget to do that. I also don't really use stickers anymore, so I don't know if I care, but whatever. One of these days I'll actually make a decent looking Pokeball or something. I mean, I kind of like the one that's just the spotlight, but... I wonder if your answer here actually impacts which sticker you get. It probably does. Really thought about it. I've lost track of the days, but I think today is finally puzzle day. Yes. Pikachu. Awfully, odd-looking puzzle. Man, this is bad. There we go. Choice specs into hypnosis. Aw, yeah. My swarm Pokemon is bad again today, so slack off. This is a shame that I just keep getting swarm Pokemon that I already have over and over again, even though like half of them I don't. It's been like a week now and I keep getting garbage. The Great Marsh has not been treating me much better, but at least there's not as many Pokemon from here that I need. I mean, there's still 3, which is like more than I can get in a day, but I mean, most days I get 0. Oh! Where was that? I missed it. But that's new. I need that. I wasn't really paying attention, it just kind of flew by me. I think it was over by the little pond, but I don't know where the little pond is. Oh, there's also Execute today. Crazy. I think that was the spot. I'm gonna try and see him out again just to make sure that I'm not running around in a spot that doesn't have the Pokemon I'm looking for. This spot, maybe. These binoculars are so useless. Oh, I saw it. Where was it? Shoot. There, okay. By the 2 rocks by the bug catcher. It's not where I saw it before, but that's another spot. I don't know where that is. I think it's over here, but I went all the way to the top because it's easier to jump down than it is to jump up, but yeah, no, that's the spot. Wait, no, I don't see the bug catcher. Yeah, it's not it. Oh, I think this is the place. All I know is what I said out loud. There is 3 rocks here. I don't know, maybe if one of them was just not on screen. I don't think this is it. The bug catcher was like really probably the best indicator, assuming that like that's a fixed phenomenon. Bug catcher does not move. I don't know. Maybe it does. I'm gonna catch these guys because I want to. We'll see. Added to the party. Great. There's a bug catcher. This has got to be it. There's a rock. There's probably another rock. Critical capture is like so satisfying. Wow. What an epic Pokemon. Can't even be caught by like the world's greatest pitch. Yeah, this is definitely the spot. It would appear to be 1, 2 rocks and a bug catcher. Therefore, I think we found it. thing seems like it's like likely to flee. Also, it's like way bigger than I was expecting. God dang it. It's alright, we'll find another one. Wasted my critical capture on the wrong Pokemon. Yeah, Yanmega I know is big, but for some reason I always thought that Yanma was like much smaller. Then again, you can't really trust sizes in like these battles. Nothing is to scale. Yeah, we can find out. In fact, we're about to. It'll tell us. I think. There we go. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. It's pretty big. Honestly, it was probably fairly accurate scale in comparison to my character. Maybe. I don't know how tall Dawn is. I think that's something I have, like, data on. You don't get Pokédex entries for the player characters. Although I think that there have been, like, comparisons or whatever between characters and... Yeah, same. Although, I guess if you lived in the Pokemon universe, you'd be used to that kind of crap. Like, you just look in your, like, lake backyard and there's, like, all these giant fish. And, like, the birds are all huge and... Oh, rest in peace, Chansey. '81. I don't think I can pull that off. As usual, all my Pokemon are like either below or above that. Yeah. What a world we live in. Oh well. Okay, let's get this all sorted out. You're gonna go here because I need to evolve you. Either of these have any good... No. Okay, catching them was a waste. That's fine. Yeah, the Altaria is level 100. It's a Pokemon that I've used like throughout the entire game, so... Gardevoir's level 98, it's almost there. Okay. Actually, I guess I should, this guy back in my party. Hit a Pokemon Center, and then save first, actually, because I've got autosave turned off these days. Okay, so today I'm going to try to breed a Magikarp with good IVs, because why not? I've actually already done it for a couple Pokemon. Magikarp is a good one because it hatches super fast, and it's part of the Dragon group and Water group, so you can use it to breed like any Dragon Pokemon. So, this is what I did yesterday. Evening. I went to the fossil place to get my fossils turned back into Pokemon or whatever. And let's see, where's my original Amistar? I don't know what happened to that one. Basically, I have like 8 Helix fossils, and when you get a fossil turned back into a Pokemon, it's guaranteed to have at least 3 perfect IVs. So that means that fossil Pokemon are actually a pretty good jumping off point for trying to breed good IVs using the Destiny Knot. If you don't know how that works, when you have a Destiny Knot on one of your Pokemon that's breeding, you're guaranteed to pass down 5 stats from the parents. You don't know which of the 5 stats, and you don't know which parent will pass either of those 5 any of those 5 stats, but if you have like good IVs on both of your Pokemon and you have the Destiny Knot, you're like much more likely to pass down like good stuff. So for example, if you have 2 Pokemon with 6 perfect IVs, like 6 bests over there, you would be guaranteed that the offspring has 5 perfect IVs, and the 6th one's just gonna be random. Okay, so anyway, I had this guy, and I was like, alright, we need to get a female that has HP, attack, and speed best, and I could just reset for that at the counter. That was the plan. And then I would like start breeding those, and then with the Ammonite I could start breeding like other things and all this good stuff. That was the idea, because whatever, why not? Sport, I guess. But the very first one that I grabbed was actually this one, which had 4 perfect IVs. They aren't the complement to what I had before, but I was like, okay, I'll keep this one, and then we'll look for another one. And then I reset for a while, finally got this one that has attack and special defense. Perfect. So I used these 2, started breeding, and as you can see, we've got a bunch of them, like some like 3 best, 2 best, decent, whatever. Eventually I hatched this one, and this one has another, it's another male with 4 perfect IVs. So this is a 4 perfect IV female. I switched out this 3 one for this 4 one. And it still has attack and special defense covered. Okay, so these ones were breeding for a while. Eventually I hatched this one, which is 5. And honestly, I should have just stopped there, because I got a bunch more 5 ones. I wasn't actually planning to get 6 perfect IVs. Of course I didn't. But like I was kind of just like doing other things, and they were just hatching, and they were just kind of coming at me. So I have some 5 perfect IVs on Ammonites. This is the list. I don't know. They get progressively better. These were all just kind of hatched and never used in the breeding process, but IV range is 0 to 31. It depends, Squirrelion, but I mean, I'm not breeding this Pokemon to use the Ammonite. I'm breeding this Pokemon because it's in 2 water groups. Or I bred this Pokemon because it's in 2 water groups. So anyway, I got this Pokemon. It has 5 perfect IVs. I put this guy in daycare with Remoraid. Well, actually, Octillery, because this gives access to Water Group 2. This thing's obviously complete garbage. But eventually, it bred this little guy, Chad. No. Why are you here? Oh, yeah, no, this is a female with better, yeah, so I switched out this Octillery for this Remoraid. Ammonite is in water groups 1 and 3. Remoraid is in water groups 1 and 2. And then magic, well, also another important one is Bidoof, because Bidoof is in Water 1 and Field. Okay, so anyway, let's see, I switched the Octiller out for this Remoraid. Eventually, this one hatched, so I swapped that out for the Remoraid. This actually didn't take very long. And then this one hatched, and then I got a bunch of, I guess it was this one, probably. I don't remember. But it has to be male if you want to use it to, like, cross groups or whatever to, like, breed other ones. So I was, like, happy with this one. This is the one that I was happy with because I have a Magikarp, which is a Water 2 Dragon, that has a best defense. So that, like, covers this pretty nicely. But I had, like, you know, 4 more eggs in my inventory or whatever. So I was just hatching the rest of them. I got a bunch more Remoraids. Eventually hatched, like, a bunch of 5 perfect IV ones, because, I mean, I had two 5 perfect IV Pokemon at that point. I was trying to hatch the one with all perfects except for defense, which I did, but then I hatched this guy, just randomly, so awesome. I hatched like 30 Remoraid and I got a perfect IV Pokemon. So this is where we're starting with now. And we're gonna have some fun with Magikarps here. Because they breed super fast and it won't be too painful. Ugh. I do need to sort out my mess here, though. Yeah, I'm trying to have... I mean, I actually don't really care about 6, but like 5 perfect EV Pokemon in, you know, a handful of major groups. Obviously, you can't get all of them. But, I don't know, because I can. It seemed like an interesting thing to screw around with, because I've never done this before. Poke Radar for good Ditto is actually a worse option than breeding, and I can already tell you that because I've spent less time breeding than I have Poke Radaring for Dittos, and I've gotten, like, terrible Dittos, and I've already gotten a 6 IV Pokemon here, so... I think this is actually the general consensus, is that breeding is better in this game than the Poke Radar. I mean, yeah, Ditto's gonna be required for some things, but... at that point, you just give up. The real thing is that getting, like, good IV Dittos is just way easier in Sword and Shield. So most people are like, well, just get your Sword and Shield Dittos and then import them into this game once, like, they release Pokemon Home. Trying to get a high IV Ditto in this game by itself is, like, pretty futile. It's easier in Sword and Shield because the, like, the raid boss Pokemon, whatever the heck they were called, I can't remember, they're, like, guaranteed to have, I think, at least 3 perfect IVs. Like, every single one of them. And also, like, there's, like, certain ways that you can manipulate to, like, guarantee that you get Dittos. So, like, you can have one person, like... basically, the strat in that game was you get, like, a group of you know, 4 people or whatever, and one person has the Ditto that they, like, know their little cave is the Ditto, right? And once you know that your cave is the Ditto, it, like, stays a Ditto for the rest of the day until you either, like, do the cave or the day rolls over. So you have your cave, you know it's a Ditto, because you've, like, either reset it a bunch of times or whatever. And then you have your 3 friends. You save your game, you do the cave with your friends, and then they get the Dittos, and you reset without saving, so that your cave is still a Ditto. Rinse and repeat, you catch a whole bunch of Dittos with your friends, and then, you know, if they're kind and you're working together, you, like, share your Dittos, and eventually you all get good Dittos. Pretty sure that's how it works. In any case, even if you're playing on your own and you catch any Ditto, it's already better. Like, I have probably 3 or 4 Dittos in Sword and Shield that are better than every Ditto that I've caught in this game. So oh, I need this to be female, so it doesn't really matter, but it's a pretty good Magikarp. Pretty decent. Now, unfortunately, there is still a bit of a caveat with the Ditto, is that nature is a thing, but you can usually get nature off of the other parent, so I need it to be female because the Remoraid is male, and I'm hatching Magikarp. So it has to be a Magikarp female. Okay, if it's a perfect male, then yes. But also, if it's a perfect male, I'm done. If I'm to swap out the Magikarp in the daycare, it needs to be a female. Okay, this one's probably... Oh, yeah, alright, let's put that one in. Wait, did I? Oh, I screwed up. Well, kind of. I forgot that I had these things holding Everstone. I'll keep it that way for now. I don't need it for just for breeding, like later on. But if I can get a Jolly Magikarp that's got like 5 perfect IVs, like missing special attack, then that would just be a good Gyarados, so I won't need to worry about any of the power items until I've got another 5, so... And that's if I wanted to breed a 6 perfect IV Magikarp, which, I mean, I guess I could probably do. These things hatch pretty fast. I think it's something on the order of like, I don't know, 100 hatches expected to get it. If you have a... Oh no, that's if you have 2 5s. I didn't do the math if you have a 6 and a 5. I don't know what it is. If you have a 6 and a 5, okay, let me think about this. Isn't it just 1 in 32? It should just be 1 in 32 if you have a 6 and 5. You should be able to just guarantee that you're just rolling one stat and all the other ones are perfect. I think that's true. Yeah, because you can use a power item on the one stat that's like lopsided. That'll guarantee that it's best, and then the other ones are just, yeah. It works, I promise. We'll literally just like roll one stat. That's like the entire calculation there. If you care about nature at that point, or gender at that point, then yeah, I guess that's unfortunate, but the odds still... No, I guess the odds don't go down at that point. Still be 1 in 32. So I'll divide that by 2. You just wouldn't need the hold item. That's the difference. So I lost track which eggs I got after I switched out the Magikarp, but these things aren't like breeding very fast. They're like hatching as fast as they're breeding, which I guess is good, but I wish that they were breeding just slightly faster. Did I hatch a Magikarp that I didn't look at? I think I might have. I'm not sure. Yeah, okay, it doesn't matter. They're all about the same. It's a male. I still have 0 shiny Pokemon in this game. None hatched, none caught. If my goal was to just hatch a shiny Pokemon, I think I could actually do that with about the same odds as, I don't remember what it is, actually. I think it's like 1 in 300, 1 in 400-ish. Did I just put that in my box? If you use the, so-called Masuda method, which is to have one Pokemon from, like, a different region breed with one from, like, your own region, or 2 Pokemon from just different regions breed. I do have a... Let me find this. I have a German Magikarp. So if I bred this Magikarp with... just for a while, hatched a bunch of Magikarp eggs, I could get a shiny Magikarp. And I think that is, like, at least in my current situation, by far the best way for me to get a shiny Pokemon. Some people, like, swear by using the Poké-Radar, but I feel like the Poké-Radar is just, like, really awful in this game. It's really hard to keep a chain. I don't know. Because it's just random. Supposedly the numbers are... I think I was told it's like a 93% chance that you keep your chain, like, at any part of the chain. Assuming that you... Assuming that you go to a tile that's like 4 tiles away from your starting location for the rustling grass. I don't know, it's weird, but the point is that in order to get to the like 40 chain mark, which is the point at which the shinies are like not super, super, super rare. They're like 1 in 100 or something like that. It's like a 5% chance or something like that. It's pretty bad. There's another 4. I can't really say it's better than what I have in the nursery right now. It's different, but... I'm waiting on the... So you have that 5%, and then you add on top of that, like... At that point, you know, it's still like a 1 in 100. Or 1 in 99, I think it technically is. And... yeah, I don't know. It just takes a long time. It's also, like, expensive in terms of in-game resources, because you're, like, either using, like, PP restores or you're, like, catching all the Pokemon, and that's, like... 1,000 Poké-Dollars per catch. I mean, obviously you could just save your game and reset if you don't, like, end up getting the chain, but... You know, I'm convinced that there's, like, something about, like, the parents that has not been explained to me anywhere that affects the breed rate of like, the eggs. Because those first 2 parents were spitting them out way faster, and these 2 have been slow. So, I might switch for this other 4... IV Pokemon that I have. Just to see if... Well, I wonder if it's based on nature, though, because if it's based on nature... No, it wouldn't be, because... We started with this nature. It's been this nature all along. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. It can't hurt. But I mean, if you're sitting here and like riding your bike around and hatching eggs all day, you'll get a shiny eventually. I think the chances, just base chances of hatching a shiny are better than finding one in the wild. I can't remember, actually. I should be able to look this up. Pokemon breeding shiny. Shiny. Great. I'm trying to type with one hand right here. Okay. No, okay, it's the same. base. Never mind. I lied. Okay, so then maybe I won't hatch a shiny Pokemon. I don't know. 1 in like 4,000 is still pretty bad. I don't think I'm hatching 4,000 Pokemon. I mean, you never know. Shiny Magikarp might just pop out. I'll be surprised. But my chances of getting a perfect IV Magikarp are way higher than... Oh, hello. This is so sad. Speed 0. And then it's Jolly. It's like, ugh. Okay, I have 2 male 5 IV Magikarps now. Which is cool. But doesn't help me right now. So we keep going. If I get a 5 that's missing special attack, I probably will make some adjustments. But really, we're just looking for females right now. 5 IV, perfect IV female is the hope. I wish you didn't have to, like... I wish you could just check it. Oh, yeah, sure, I'll say. That's not what I meant to do, but... Okay, here we go, now we're talking. Let's make the swap. Let's put these away real quick. Whoops. Ugh. Trying to make it easier on myself to swap out the item. Okay. So at this point, we're looking for all perfect IVs except for special attack. And then what I can do is I can use a band to make my chances like really high to get a perfect Magikarp. one just hatched? It was this one, I guess. Oh, they're both bad. Right, hopefully these parents are happy to breed. They're really not, huh? I have no eggs in my inventory. Oh no, these parents hate each other. Let's see if I can figure out why that would be. I want breeding rate, not hatching rate. Chance 2 Pokemon produce an egg is determined by their species and their original trainers. An egg may be generated after every 256 steps the player takes. Okay. Oh, I can, like, talk? Let's see what he says. They are different species, so I see the table here is they can be the same species or different species, and they can have the same original trainer or a different original trainer. We're in the situation where we have different species and same original trainer, so I guess it's that's the only... Yeah, they don't seem to like each other very much. That is what I'm expecting to see here. So it looks like it's a 40% chance for me. Every 256 steps. If it was the same species, then it would go all the way up to 80%. And this is all because I have the Oval Charm, which increases the chances by a bit. So, I'm not going to do that because Remoraid is, like, perfect. Even if I had two 5 IV Magikarps, male and female, I think that the, having the perfect Remoraid is going to far outweigh this, like, slightly subpar breeding rate. It's male. Oh, dang. It was almost special attack. Missed the mark by 1 stat on the list. I mean, as long as the breeding rate is faster than the hatch rate, it's acceptable. And it hasn't been consistently, but right now we're fine. Wait, why didn't I take... I'm stupid. I was like, oh, my party is full. I don't need to take this egg. No, my party's not full. It needs to be full of eggs to not take the egg. Oops. It's fine. We're still ahead 1. So what are my chances right now of getting this Magikarp that I'm considering? Gender doesn't matter. So it's... It just needs to pick... Okay, well it's like gonna be slightly higher than what I'm really thinking, but it needs to pick... I think it's just 1 in 6. No, it's not quite. Ah, dude, I keep like looking at these problems and then I like try to do the math and I'm wrong every time. I think I always try to simplify the problem too much is really what my issue is. So if you want to like the full count, you can think it's got to choose which 5 stats are getting passed down. So that's, you know, 6 choose 5, which is also known as 6 choose 1, also known as 1 out of 6. There's 6 possibilities, right? For that, and then you choose for the other 5 stats, you choose which parent gives them. So that's like 2 to the 5th power. It's 32 times 6, so there's 192 possibilities. And then for the remaining IV, it's just, you know, 1 in 32 or whatever. Wait, I should... Check these Magikarp. Okay, usually I'm not this like sloppy about how I do these boxes, but it's just kind of ended up this way. I wouldn't worry about it too much. So anyway, what is the situation right now? The situation right now is that I have a Remoraid that has 6 perfect IVs and a Magikarp that has 5 perfect IVs. One of them is not... the one that's not perfect is not special attack. And what I want is I want to shift it so that special attack is the one that's like lackluster. Or to get all 6, obviously. So what needs to happen in that case is it needs to select the bad stat from the Magikarp from the Remoraid instead. So, like, let's say that that happens. Then, it needs to select... everything but special attack to guarantee that those are perfect. So how many ways are there for that to happen? I think it's just 16, right? It's like 2 to the 4th. So it should just be 16 out of 192. No, the Remoraid has perfect stats. 1 in 12? Maybe that's what I'm looking at as well. Let me see. Yeah, that's the number I just came up with, too. It's like an 8% chance. That's not great, but... Right, marginally more, exactly. I don't think I've hatched 12 eggs from these parents yet, so I don't feel like obligated to have this thing yet. Not that that's how it works, but, you know. Glad these have all been females, though, in case it matters. Oh, God! The worst! Keep ending up on the ball capsule menu. Wow. Speed. I think speed is the one that's poor on the parents, so that's why that keeps happening. Rip. Yeah, so there was one other thing that I wanted to, like, look up while I was doing this, because I've got time, clearly. I don't want to, like, fail to pay attention to this guy. It's, like, a bit of the problem. Usually I just have, like, 5 eggs in my inventory, and then one hatches and I can go get the one that's already waiting for me, but not happening with these Magikarp. They're hatching way too fast. I mean, it's a good problem to have, but... Was it this one? Yeah, I think this was the one I just hatched. Oh, this is a thing about hatching eggs. Time it takes for an egg to hatch depends on its species and the number of required egg cycles. Okay, time is actually determined by egg cycle completion, which is determined by in-game steps or biking. An egg cycle is counted number of steps. Wait, a counted number of steps that activates breeding-related programs in the game. Okay, yeah. One egg cycle lasts 256 steps in the second and third generations, 255 steps in the fourth generation, 257 steps in later generations. Why? Okay, so it's 257 steps in this game, I guess. Super weird. When the game reaches the end of an egg cycle, it does a few things. Step counter for the cycle is reset to 0. The game randomly decides if an egg is to be found in the daycare. And all or any eggs in the player's party, cycle count is reduced by 1. If the egg cycle reaches 0, then it hatches. Or I guess if it is 0, then it before it gets whatever, it doesn't matter. The countdown, eventually it hatches. Very cool. I lost my place. Whole bunch of stuff about generation differences. Examples. Okay, speed it up. You can ride a bike because that's just faster to take steps. Flame body, magma armor, steam engine. Reduces the cycle counter by 2 instead of 1. Makes sense. Having multiple Pokemon with the ability does not stack. Yeah, I think I knew that, but I was not actively thinking about it. Oh yeah, the hatching powers. That's not a thing in this game. Yeah, secret pal. Yeah, there's like some random buffs that you can get in various games that also affect it. Wait. There was something here about talking to the daycare guy, like resets the... Can't find it. So in theory, I could just, reset my... I'm gonna check them all now. They're all bad. I could go to my counter app. Where is that? It's number 4. Reset it now, and, well... If it's divisible by 257, then I know. That's, like, super impossible to do in my head, obviously, but... Okay, no good. Wait for 514. Wait, that wasn't on an egg cycle? Shoot. Might be wrong about how that works. Wait, every 256 steps. Wait, so you're trying to tell me that the egg cycle and, like, the old man cycle are independent? I mean, I guess that makes sense. I suppose that would explain why it's even possible for there to be 2 eggs hatching at the same time. Well, no. Since I have, magma armor or whatever, as long as I get 2 eggs, like, in adjacent cycles, then they would hatch at the same time. I guess. Oh my god. I'm going hard right now. Too many eggs. That's what I like to see. I don't think I've had 4 eggs in my party, like, yet. Maybe I did, I don't remember. This next egg hatches, I'll click the thing again and see if it's divisible by 257. Wait, where is that thing? Oh, is it 3? I guess it was 3. No. Shoot. Oh. No. Oh, blah, 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 blah. I'm stupid. Okay. We're all good. No. Yeah, I don't know. I can know. So that step counter is useless for me. I mean, I can kind of know like when things are gonna hatch, but if I can't know, yeah, I don't know. The fact that it's like not gonna be exact is makes it not really useful for me. Not that I even really need to know to begin with. Is it 3 or 4? I keep clicking too many times. Okay, no, this is right. So it was like around here, but I know that's like not right. This doesn't matter. I'm just like curious. I'm trying to figure it out or whatever. That wasn't 255 steps. It wasn't even close. Okay, so this just, I don't know, this doesn't work the way it's described in the article in this game. Exactly. Either the numbers are different or it's like a completely different system, I don't know, but... Game's new. Okay, but there was another thing that I wanted to look up that's completely tangential. I wanted to figure out which trainer is likely the best for XP grinding, if that ever matters. Although, I think I have an idea already. I went through all the routes and looked at all the, the Versus Seeker rematches, and among all the Pokemon trainers, I think only one of them was a double battle. That can't be right, though. No, that can't be right. Now I'm confused, because I remember... Oh, no, I know why I'm thinking that. Only one of them that actually, like, levels up their Pokemon. It was a double battle. They have a Raichu and a Clefable, which don't have, like, super high base, XP. But, so, like, you would be getting less XP per battle than the guy with the 2 Gyarados, which I think is actually probably, honestly, the most, like, XP per fight. But the fact that it's a double battle means, A, that it's, like, way faster, and B, that you can have, like, the Pokemon that you're training, like, in the fight, which means that they're getting, like, double XP. If you want to do that with the Gyarados, you have to switch out, like, over and over again, which makes it even slower. So, like, this double battle with just 2 Pokemon, where you can have one Pokemon use, like, a, I don't know, like a Swift or something like that, that wipes out the opponent's team immediately, and the Pokemon that you're training, you know, next to them, then there's no switching involved. It's a one-turn battle. You get all the XP at once. Everything is very quick and speedy. And also, since it's a double battle, the chance that the Versus Seeker, like, lets you refight them is higher. Because you only need one or the other. That's how those work for some reason. So my bet's on that one being the best. But even aside from the 2 Gyaradoses, there were a few that might just give more XP per fight. I'm not sure. Probably not, though, because Gyarados just give crap tons of XP. They really do. Which one I just hatched? Because it doesn't really matter. Getting owned by this 1 in 12. I mean, like, all the stats that I'm seeing, like, make sense. They're all... I don't, like, think that the parents are not what they are in my head. It's just bad luck. It's fine. I think I've had one that was lacking in special defense, maybe, as well? I don't remember. Here it is. Got it. Alright, finally. Sweet. Okay. So let's, figure out what I'm doing here. Where did I put that? Oh, yeah, I just left it on some random Pokemon. That was great. Okay, wait. So Power Lens, that's special attack after all? Yeah, special attack. Okay, but I need to switch like that. Let me make sure I did that right. Double check. Okay, so he's guaranteed to pass on the special attack, and then we've got the Destiny Knot. Yeah. So basically, no matter what 5 stats are selected, and I mean there's really only 4 stats that are randomly selected at this point, they're all going to be best. So then it's down to the last stat just being random, which means that it's like a 1 in 32. Although I need a male too if I want to use it to continue the chain. Which I mean I do, I guess. It's like the point. That's the only reason that I would breed a 6 IV Magikarp right now, is to be able to continue the chain. So I guess 1 in 64, which is still not terrible. I mean, I haven't even hatched that many eggs so far, total, but... I guess we could attempt to use the counter app. These first 2 eggs don't count because different parents. I'm gonna like fail to use the counter app though. I know there's like a 100% chance that I don't do the accounting correctly. Just forget or something. Also, it just takes time. If this is just a touchscreen, then I'm not sure, but it's not, so... I wonder if you can... Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if you can use it on the touchscreen when it's in handheld mode, like, even if it's in the corner like that. I'm pretty sure I asked this before and someone tried it. They said you couldn't, but I don't remember. Might as well check these. Who knows? They could be perfect. I could be done. No. Terrible. Wait, why did the counter reset? Excuse me? Help? Why? Okay, well, that's useless. That's the counting app. That's exactly what I want. I want the counting app. I want to count how many magic carp I catch. Or hatch. How does that thing reset? These need to be male. I haven't switched apps, though. It just doesn't get saved. What a useless app. What the heck? That's actually terrible. Okay, well, we're not looking at that anymore. Terrible. What the heck? I don't really see any other double battles. Looking down the list again. They're all female. There's a male. That's pretty good. These were all guaranteed to be 5 perfect IVs. In fact, they are just guaranteed to be that from now on. And ironically, they're guaranteed to have a perfect special attack, which is like the one thing you don't really care about on a Magikarp, but... Well, I mean, it depends on how you build it, I guess, but I think that Gyarados tends to be a physical attacker. I mean, I could be wrong about that. I haven't actually looked at his stats. They're guaranteed perfect special attack because I'm using the power item on one of the Pokemon. What's it called? Power Lens? If a parent is holding a power item, one of the EV training items, they're guaranteed to pass down that stat to the offspring. So the Remoraid is guaranteed to pass down the perfect special attack IV. And the other parent does not have a perfect special attack IV. I'm using it for special attack because the other parent is lacking special attack. If I'm breeding a 6 and a 5, I just use whatever the 5 is missing. No, I only have the special. Hilariously enough, but I could have bought another one if I needed to, but I didn't need to, so it worked out. Yeah, it's pretty much always good to use one, actually. But I was trying to keep the nature. It's up to 5, just so that I could have one that's, like, usable. Not just for breeding. So I needed to use an Everstone. It was taking up a whole item spot. I wonder if there's any place in this game where you can, like... Well, I don't even know if you can really do this on the Switch controllers, but... In Pokemon XD, there was a spot where you could have a character, like, you could just hold down and the character would continue walking into the wall instead of, like, stopping. And, like, the step counter would, like, just rack up. So what you could do is you could neutral reset the GameCube controller's, like, stick direction to be down. And, like, just set your controller down, walk off and eat lunch or whatever, and, like, your character would be walking the whole time without... I wonder if you can. But the thing is, I don't know if you can neutral reset a Switch controller. That's the problem. I mean, I guess if you could hold it down some other way with, like, a rubber band or whatever. Let's find out if this works. It doesn't increase the step count. That's lame. Step counter is like bonkers, man. Don't worry about it. Like screwing around with the controller. Seeing what madness I can get up to. Okay, so what was I looking at? I was looking at Gyarados, wasn't I? Oh yeah, its attack is way higher than its special attack. Like, hilariously so. Like, more than double. Okay. Awesome. And that's why you teach it Waterfall and not Surf. I mean, I guess Waterfall can also flinch, so there's that, but... It's also straight up more powerful. What's up, Goat? Scald does exist, yeah. Cynthia's Milotic knows it. Used it on me, I remember. What is the power of Scald? Is it like I thought it was like a 60 or something, but I must be wrong about that. $80, wow, that's pretty good. It probably hasn't changed. I'll look it up real quick. Okay, Gyarados can learn Scald. Not that I would teach you to a Gyarados, I was just on the Gyarados page, so I was able to get to it quick. Yeah, 80 base power. And it's just a TM in this game. So yeah. I assume Scald is also single target, so it's like just straight up better in double battles unless you're trying to hit everyone. Yeah. Yeah. I just mean in terms of like damage on a single target, it's better. I guess Surf is still more total damage, but you're also attacking your party member, so there's that. I don't know. I don't like know anything about double battle, like meta or strategy these days. Water absorb is a thing. Isn't there also like that other one that like draws in water attacks like Lightning Rod? Like Storm Drain? Is that what it's called? I assume it's a pretty rare ability. Oh, well, I meant like if... Ah, I see what you mean. Okay, I was like interpreting the situation wrong here. I thought what you meant was that because water absorbs a thing, that makes Surf like worse, because if an opponent has one of the Pokemon has water absorb and the other one doesn't, you can't like attack without healing one of their party members. But what you were trying to say is water absorb is a thing so you can have your partner have water absorb and safely use Surf. But I guess what I said is still true. So it's, I don't know, it's a trade-off. Because, I mean, that's like what Lightning Rod is usually used for, right? Lightning Rod is used to just detract attacks from your opponent. They're not used to protect yourself from your partner. I don't think there's ever a situation where that makes sense. Because, like, Discharge, for example, wouldn't that just completely, like, you just can't even use the move anymore? Because it just draws out and everything? You use it and nothing would happen. It's just complete waste. Yeah, I think that's how it works, so... I guess Storm Drain is probably just the same, exact same way. Oh, it's a stat boost. Well, there's better ways to get stat boosts. I mean, I feel like Earthquake is much more common thing to have like mitigations for on your partners. Like in in Coliseum and XD, like, you know, every like 5th battle was like an Earthquake team because, you know, every battle in that game was double battle, so you kind of had to. I mean, that's like pretty much where all my knowledge of like double battle strategies comes from, is Coliseum, because yeah, you just play double battles the whole game. So I've seen like all the common strategies, but that was Gen 3. So like things have definitely changed since then. Well, Dynamax isn't a thing in this game, but Dynamax is also even weird in single battles, if you ask me, so. I mean, as is Mega Evolution. Like, I don't follow any of that crap. I don't think Storm Drain existed. Lightning Rod definitely did, and Lightning Rod was super annoying in Pokemon Coliseum. Like, there was one of the teams was like built around Lightning Rod, one of like the boss teams or whatever. They had like all these Pokemon where you're like, ah, yes, I can use like electricity to like kill this Pelipper very well, and then they send out a Rhydon, and you're just like, dang it. Well, and there's also things like the fields. I don't know how much those are utilized, but I mean, weather was like a pretty big deal even in Gen 3, although not to a huge extent, but or at least it wasn't used that much in the Coliseum games. There definitely were weather teams, but not like as much as there were like Earthquake teams, for example. Trick Room is always fun. Trick Room is such like an interesting move to me. Yeah, I mean, I never played Gen 3 competitively, but I probably played Gen 3 the most, just between, like, the games that exist. But, yeah, I didn't really know about... I didn't know about EV training or, like, breeding or any of that crap until Gen 4. And I think it was, like, around Platinum. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did like Battle Frontier and Emerald and Platinum, and I just got like destroyed because, you know, all my Pokemon were just randomly EV trained, and the opponents were not randomly EV trained, and, you know, it's like kind of impossible to win if your team sucks like that, and so I didn't win. And the Battle Frontier was impossible. was very fun. That's why you play like Battle Factory and like, Battle Pike or whatever the more random ones were. You kind of still have a chance if you get lucky. Battle Pike sucked, but it also like felt possible to do with slightly lackluster team. Until you get to the brain and then you just lose. I never did well in the Battle Frontier in like any of the games. I don't even really remember the facilities in Platinum, to be honest with you. I don't think I played it nearly as much as Emerald. So, at some point here, I'm gonna have to, like, dispose of all these extra Pokemon. Is that gonna be as tedious as it seems like? Well, before the update where they fixed all the menu glitches, you could mass release Pokemon, apparently. So, is there a way to mass release Pokemon, question mark? Reddit. Get it off. Oh, wait, why was he... can mass release in Pokemon Home. Yeah, but that's not gonna work yet. I'm gonna move this box. Oh my god. I think I'm still getting like 6 more boxes, but that might be it. So, I mean, it seems like there's not a mass release function, which is what I thought because I had looked for it myself. But I thought there might be some, like, secret method to doing it, because the UI isn't... I don't know, honestly, the UI for the box management's pretty decent. It's like a small step down for me from Sword and Shield. I don't know why they made some of the minor changes they did, but... I mean, it was, like, great in Sun and Moon, because you could just use the touchscreen. That was wonderful, but, I mean, what are you gonna do? Aha! Woo! Not done. See, that wasn't so bad. I feel like what? Hour and a half? I don't know. Like for the whole thing? How long have I been streaming? Yeah. Okay, so... Bidoof next? Maybe I won't do that on stream right now, but I think that that's like the next... Because Bidoof is pretty major. I think Bidoof gets you like all sorts of stuff. Because it's field, and field chains to like everything. Well, it doesn't, but a lot of things. Like field to chain to the monster group, and the fairy group, and the... I'll find out actually, but... I think that's what Bidoof is anyway. Yeah, Bidoof is water 1 and field. And it also hatches like fast. It's not as fast as Magikarp, but nothing is as fast as Magikarp, so you know. I was getting owned by the hecking breed rates though. They just weren't even like breeding fast enough for me. And I hatched this last one obviously, but I have to figure out what to do about my PC. My PC is a disaster now. What is EV in? E-E-V-E... It's just field, okay. That's what I thought. So like Bidoof would get me EV. Which is very epic. What would you do if I hatched this Magikarp and it was like hecking shiny? Because I would freak out. What do you do if I hatch this Magikarp and it was another perfect Magikarp? Wait, how is its special attack only pretty good? I thought that that's not how that worked. Thinking face? Wait, let's look at some of these last ones, because they should have all... Wait! Wait! What? Did I miss this one? Ah! Is that the one I just hatched? I'm so confused. This one's weird because its special attack is like messed up. I don't know how that happened. None of these other ones... Yeah, I don't know how that happened. Something weird. Maybe that was... Wait, is this a female? Oh, this is the one I took out of the... Okay. This is the one I took out of the daycare. There we go. That makes so much more sense now. Okay, so somehow I got two of these, though. I don't know how that happened. Like, I literally didn't see it happen, so I'm a little concerned about that. They're both male, too, so that's amazing. Oh, this is like a bargaining chip, though. I have, like, a perfect IV Magikarp, so... And it's a male, so... That's a good trade. I don't know how to find people to trade with, but that's like a good trade. I don't know what I would be trading for, but... It's in the dragon group, so that's very usable. I need to save my game. Okay. It's not like I accidentally, like, duplicated this thing either, because I have different natures. I just don't know how I did that. It's so weird. So it took me, what, like 64? Like a little less than 64 hatches, just total overall to get 2 of these? I'm pretty sure that that is, very good luck, but... could be wrong. Okay, so let's take a look at, Bidoof is water 1 field. Okay, but is there anything else in the field group that's also in one of these other groups that I have already that breeds faster? My guess is no, but okay, so let's see. Magikarp is super fast. Oh, no, Pikachu. Oh, Pikachu is in Fairy Field. And that breeds faster than Bidoof. But I don't have Fairy right now. And Pikachu is also very questionable because you breed the Pichus, don't you? You can't, like... Yeah, that would be obnoxious. That would be not fun. Oh, Meryl, though. Meryl's Water 1 Fairy, so that would get me Fairy. And I think I've seen Meryl. Meryl is, like, on the list of, yeah, these are good for, like... They're part of the tree. The tree of good chain. Okay, Shroomish is Fairy Grass, which would give me grass. Although I actually don't have Shroomish yet. Kill me. So I could go from Meryl to Shroomish pretty easily. And then from Shroomish to Seedot. And that gives me field. But, well, I mean, I don't know. It doesn't have to be, like, wide. I guess, the thing is, it's, like, really easy if you have a 6 IV Pokemon to get a 5 IV. Perfect IV. Like, it just doesn't take long. I've been getting them consistently within, like, a couple hatches. Like, maybe 2, like, inventories worth of eggs or whatever. It's just, like, not hard. But getting 6 is obviously a lot more difficult. So if you have a 6 and you can use that to branch into, like, more spots, more groups, that's, like, more, I guess, a little bit better than trying to go through, like, a longer chain. Oh, Skitty is in Field Fairy, though. Isn't Skitty a problem, though? Isn't Skitty a problem because Skitty is only female? Isn't that a thing? Oh, it's not only female, but it's got a really high female ratio, which is not what you want. You want something with a high male ratio. or even, I guess. Okay, let's keep looking. Oh, Scraggy. Oh, Scraggy's not in this game, though. Yeah, okay. Ah, Lotad would also get me the grass group. That's a fast one. Surskit would get me Bug. That's a fast one. Yeah, Bidoof would get me Field. That's a fast one. All these things that I've been listing have been about as fast as each other. I need to make a list here, in case I ever care. I need just a list of egg groups. Because it's not what I'm looking at, hilariously enough. Okay, monster, human-like, water one, bug, mineral, flying, oh, it's dark, amorphous. I could be breeding Pokemon right now. What am I doing? I'm like trying to figure out which Pokemon to breed when I could just be breeding. Where's the Bidoof? I guess they're all like Vibriel right now. Do any of these have like any perfect IVs? Probably not. Oh, also it needs to be a female. That's fine. I think they're all female. This one seemed the most decent. They're all bad, so like whatever. Whoop. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Help! Oh, I know the reason that I wasn't just going right into breeding is because I have this like box issue right now. What do I do about this? I think that's what I need to sort out first, before I do anything else. What I really need to do before I do anything else is go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Alright. Well, I'm about to go on like a tirade here. If anyone has a desire for an Ammonite, a Magikarp, or Remoraid with somewhat decent stats before I get rid of all these, speak now. Sim game. I will gladly trade you for, like a Dunsparce or something that I'm missing. Swarm Pokemon. Or, you know, whatever. Magmarizer. Okay, so... You give me a Breloom? Yeah, sure. Let's do it. What do you want? I've got 5 IV Magikarp, a 5 IV Ammonite, or a 5 IV Remoraid. And you can pick. Completely up to you. I don't know what happened to the Remoraids, though. Oh, here they are. Magikarp? Yeah, I think Magikarp is a good choice. I have like a ton that have... Oh gosh, what's gonna be harder to get, a Dunsparce or a Shroomish?